Hi, I'm Vampire Phoenix, and today we're going to be going over everything we know about the Storm Javelin. The Storm Javelin is an elemental god, channeling the power of fire, electricity, and ice. It can burst down enemies quickly or make them vulnerable to combo explosions. Each class has their own set of unique perks and abilities. The Storm Javelin has a barrier that surrounds it that shields incoming damage. When damaged, it will deplete but regenerate thereafter. We are not sure yet if it regenerates on a timer or if you need to get pickups for it. My best guess is that because you need pickups for health and armor, that you might need pickups for shields as well. It would most likely depend on how strong the shield is. If it turns out the shield is very weak, it will most likely regenerate automatically. You could get your shield back by absorbing it from enemies. In Mass Effect, you were able to use the ability Energy Drain to zap enemies and regain your shields back. In addition, this ability was more effective against enemies with shields, or synthetic enemies, the non-humanoid types. Next up is the special movement ability. The Storm has a teleport dodge that is multi-directional and can get you out of incoming fire quickly. However, it appears to only be a horizontal teleport and cannot teleport above or below you. One thing I would like to note, it appears that when you teleport, enemies lose tracking, and it takes a few moments before they regain it again. This could be a sort of blink tank. For those unfamiliar with what a blink tank is, it is a class of tank that doesn't necessarily have a large health pool. Instead, they have a high mobility and can evade most incoming attacks. Because the Storm Javelin can do a high amount of damage, it will most likely be targeted first. But because it can dodge incoming attacks, it could possibly be considered a blink tank. That is, if the ability to dodge isn't on a high cooldown. Perhaps you will be able to upgrade your Javelin to make it more evasive and all the harder to hit. The ultimate ability has not yet been shown, but I am going to make a prediction on what I think it will be. I think that the ultimate ability will be a support ability in the sense that it will have a large crowd control effect. Maybe it will be something like the Mass Effect Annihilation Field, but bigger. The Annihilation Field surrounded the caster in a large radius of energy. This energy would move with the caster, and when they came close enough to an enemy, it would make them vulnerable to bonus damage and causing damage over time. When upgraded, the enemies that had no shields would be thrown up into the air and stunned, floating there, vulnerable to an explosion combo. I think this would work well with the Storm, but the radius would have to be much larger. Maybe instead of surrounding the Storm Javelin, it be cast upon an enemy and all enemies around them would be inside the field. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. As more updates come in, I will post new videos about them. If you subscribe and hit the bell icon, you won't be left out on any important Anthem content in the future. As always, stay nerdy, my friends. I'll see you in another world. Comment below what you want me to say in this voice.